prayer for this conference was, God, give us eyes to see and give us hearts that know that we are seen. I, for months, have been trying to reconcile in my mind, Lord, how are you going to do that? How are you going to affirm our hearts and heal our hearts so we're not chasing this thing that our culture, our world tells us to chase? And simultaneously, God, give us eyes to see, strategic minds to perceive what you're doing in the world. And yet this week, Lord, just continue to reinforce that message. I know many of you, and have known many of you for a long time. Some of you are new friends. But I know that many of you have been in a lot of services and a lot of conferences. And as Brian mentioned earlier, you cannot deny when the Lord pieces together a moment like He did tonight. He's speaking something deeply to our hearts. He desires passionately to do something through us. He desires passionately to do something through your life. But friend, if we're chasing platforms without His perspective, I wrote that down. Platforms without perspective. A voice, influence without vision. And I was like, Lord, I don't know how you're going to say that to us, but say it to us. And He has. I want to encourage you tonight. Receive the word of the Lord. This isn't a one moment. This isn't a one moment thing. It's a deep work. And what I love about my brothers, because they are my brothers and my friends, is that I know them and I know that what they preach tonight, they live. I know that what Stephen has shared with us all week, what he shared with us today about servant leadership, I know that he lives it. We've got to go live this. Because the world desperately needs Jesus. Doesn't need another influencer. Doesn't need another great idea. It needs Jesus. It needs Jesus. It needs you and I to stop building platforms and to build a table ministry. Because that's where we serve. And that's where lives are transformed. Has God spoke to you this week? So I'm not gonna, on a night when we're told to go after obscurity, I'm not gonna go around the room and tell all the great people that are in this room, but I can tell you there's a room full of great people. And you're great because you're servants. And I want to say thank you to every servant who's made this conference possible. Whether it's servants who've been on this platform or it's servants who've been in the parking lot, I want to say thank you for everything that you've done to make this possible. I want to say thank you to everyone who's given to make this conference possible. And I want to say thank you to God for His sovereignty and His power to bring a group of people like us together to represent Him. I don't know about you, but that's incredibly humbling to me. Here's the exciting thing. We're just getting started. One thing I love about this conference is that we can see sons and daughters stepping into what God is speaking to them and saying about them. And we've watched some of you grow up, come to this conference year after year, and see some of you stepping into the calling that God has on your life. Friend, that's how movements are made. Next year, we're going to be here again. Is that okay? May 20th through the 22nd. Same place. We're going to do this again, and we're going to come back, and we're going to celebrate what the Lord has done. I remember 2 years ago when we cried and we wept and we prayed, God, send somebody to Abidjan. And today we celebrated, we saw with our own eyes the people that God called. Listen, what we do here matters. And it may not happen next week or next month, but it's going to happen. The kingdom has come and it is coming. Next year, May 20th through the 22nd, we're going to celebrate what God has done. And I hope to see you all here then. And I hope you'll bring somebody with you. Because there's somebody who's in your life that's sitting at your table right now that God has a plan for them. And they need to be a part of what we're doing. Worship team, you're amazing. One more time, one more song, because this is Africa, and we like to do it a certain kind of way. Could you guys take us out tonight? We love you. God bless you.